Hello everyone, I am Sara Mitaray from BS Ed Filipino 3. Today, we're going to talk about something super important for teachers, their personal and professional ethics. These are the core rules that guides them. So teaching is about shaping young minds and that's a huge responsibility. So let's look at the main ethical rules that help teachers be truly great. First, let's talk about what do you mean by ethics for teachers. It's simply the set of goods, values, and principles that show a teacher how to act. It's like their own personal rule book for always trying to do the right thing. These rules help teachers make good choices and these choices affects everyone around them, their students, their fellow teachers, parents, and even the whole community. Okay, let's begin with personal ethics. So, what is personal ethics? These are the moral values and beliefs that guide how a teacher acts as a person, not just when they are at school, but in their everyday life also. Even though these values sometimes mix with their job, they truly form the basic character of who the teacher is. In the personal ethics, first we have integrity and honesty. In the classroom, this means a teacher is always fair and truthful when checking homework, giving grades, and telling students how they're doing. They also make sure their own work is original and never copy from others. Outside of school, being honest in their personal life means their private action match the respect and trust that the people have for teachers. Next, we have empathy and respect. An ethical teacher truly understands and cares about each student as a unique person. They treat everyone with kindness and respect, genuinely caring about their well-being and growth, and understanding their different needs. This same respect goes for how treat other teachers, school staff, and parents, always being considerate and avoiding gossip. Then, responsibility and accountability. This means a teacher accepts full ownership for their own action and choices. If something in their personal life might make it harder for them to teach well, they are honest and open about it. This ensures that students' learning isn't negatively affected. And finally, continuous learning and self-improvement. This is about a teacher always wanting to grow and get better. They keep learning new things, stay updated with the latest teaching ideas, and actively look for ways to improve their skills. This shows their personal dedication to being an excellent teacher, not just for their student but for their own professional journey. Now, let's talk about professional ethics. These are the specific moral rules and standards that guide a teacher's behavior on the job. They are super important for keeping the teaching profession strong and making sure students always get the best education possible. The most important part of professional ethics is the responsibility to the student. First, we have fair and impartial treatment. Teachers treat all students equally and fairly without showing favoritism to anyone, no matter their background is. Second, promoting welfare and safety. They make sure the classroom is safe, supportive, and welcoming place for everyone, protecting students from any harm and caring for their feelings. Then, confidentiality. They keep students' personal information like their grades or family details private. They only share if it's absolutely necessary or it helps the student directly. Next, encourage growth. They inspire students to learn, think for themselves, and develop good values like being fair and kind. And lastly, avoids exploitation. Teachers must never use their position or power or over students for any personal benefit or engage in any inappropriate behavior with them. Second, we have responsibility to colleagues. So teachers also have a big responsibility to colleagues, meaning their fellow teachers and school staff. This means working well together, helping each other out, and building a strong team. They treat everyone with respect, avoiding gossip, and always act professionally in the workplace. Next, there is the responsibility to parents and the community. This involves having open and honest conversation with parents about their child's learning. It also means joining in school and community events to support students. Teachers always act in a way that builds and keeps the public's trust and our education system. Next, we have responsibility to the profession itself. So first, we have professional development, continuously seeking growth, adherence to laws and policies, following rules, laws, and school guidelines, maintaining standards, upholding the profession reputation, and the ethical use of resources, proper use of school funds, equipment, and digital tools. Then finally, we have responsibility to the teaching profession itself. So it also have professional development, adherence to laws and policies, maintaining standards and ethical use of resource like responsibility to profession itself. So why are all these ethics and rules so incredibly important? Because they are the basic building blocks for excellent education. When the teachers follow these ethics, everyone trusts and respects them more. Students, parents, and the community. This creates a safe, fair, and positive school environment. Most importantly, it helps students not only gain knowledge but also grow into good, ethical, and responsible ready for their future. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching.